Good morning to you here on this Friday, 15th day in the month of April. Meteorologist Matthew East along with you in the Weather on the Ones Forecast Center. A picture-perfect weekend is on the way, and really most of next week. The weather's shaping up very nicely, too, before the next storm system arrives at the end of the week. We'll get into that here as the latest edition of the video rolls along. There's the time-lapse imagery from atop the Dowd YMCA building, looking toward uptown Charlotte yesterday. Really nice day, that beautiful cobalt blue sky in place for a lot of the day, some high clouds, and then a little bit more in the way of some clouds moving in as we went into the evening hours and into last night. But certainly a pretty nice weather day overall. There were your high temperatures across the region yesterday. A lot of 60s again across North Carolina. Triad viewing area mainly mid-60s yesterday afternoon. Same story, although some more upper 60s mixed in around the Charlotte viewing area. These are temperatures during the 5 a.m. hour here on this Friday morning, 40s and 50s. Some of the colder spots again this morning in the Piedmont zones down into the 30s, all the way east even into northeastern North Carolina. There are some 30s mixed in here and there this morning. Over the past 6 hours, the radar in North Carolina has been quiet, but once again this morning, you don't have to go too far away to find some rain. There continues to be some areas of rain in parts of Georgia, South Carolina, even parts of Columbia, seeing some rain early this morning. Certainly a lot of rain back toward Mississippi, Tennessee, Arkansas, those regions. And you may wonder, again, hey, rain is not that far away. It's going to get up in our direction. And the answer in North Carolina, for most spots, is no. And this is the reason why. These are dew point temperatures. Very, very dry dew points across most of North Carolina, even down into portions of South Carolina. Those dew points are quite low this morning. 20s and 30s for dew point temperatures. That's chewing up that rain as it tries to lift up in our direction. That's the high resolution rapid refresh modeling. And notice the rain just simply cannot make it up into North Carolina. Now, yeah, South Carolina in some spots will see some rain today. Georgia, and again back to the west, kind of a wet scenario in Mississippi and Alabama today. But again, not here in North Carolina. And high pressure continues to entrench that dry air across the region. So most of North Carolina will see some high clouds at times, but overall a nice day. These are your Friday high temperatures across the region. Lows, again, relatively chilly tonight as we head into our Saturday morning. Speaking of Saturday, picture-perfect weekend. Sunshine all across the region as we go through our Saturday. There's your highs tomorrow, a touch milder. We'll keep that warming trend going Sunday. Again, sunshine region-wide on Sunday, and there's your high temperatures. Big ridge developing overhead as we go into the Sunday and Monday time period before the ridge relaxes, and that allows a little bit of a cool down toward the middle part of next week, but still temperatures on the mild side, but certainly warm as we get into the early part of next week. There's Monday's highs, there's Tuesday's highs, and then temperatures back down a bit as we get toward Wednesday. Now, if you are beach bound this weekend, you picked a pretty good weekend to head to the coast. A lot of 60s for highs for most of the weekend up and down the Carolina coast. Now, the one downside is wind. It is going to be kind of a breezy go of it, east and really northeasterly winds, northerly winds up and down the coast as we go through the weekend. Pretty breezy conditions. These are futurecast wind speeds as we go through Saturday and then on into Sunday. Again, notice it is a pretty windy weather scenario up and down the coast, but plenty of sunshine. And the upper levels, there's your 500 millibar vorticity chart, big upper level low back over Arkansas and Mississippi. That's what's causing the rain back that way I showed you. That kind of fills in and quickly exits over the weekend. And we have to wait all the way to the end of next week, Friday, to see the next significant storm system begin to approach the region. There's your ridge developing over the eastern and really the eastern half of the country Sunday into Monday before it collapses thereafter. So at the surface this afternoon, there's your rain off to the south of us on the GFS model. Now we go way out in time. This is Tuesday evening. That is when we see a cold front approach from the north. Again, as that ridge in the upper levels relaxes, maybe a brief shower or two in a couple spots Tuesday night. I think the chances of that, though, are relatively small, and I have not really mentioned that in my forecast for now. But there's your high pressure building through the Great Lakes and down into the Carolinas. That'll shave a little bit off of our temperatures midweek, but still I think 70 or better for highs for most of the region. Now late week, this is Friday next week. Good chance for some showers and some thunderstorms. as this next system approaches from the west. And let's talk high temperatures. These are the raw numbers off the GFS models. And again, these numbers typically run a little bit cooler than what actually verifies in reality. But just to give you the idea, these are Saturday's highs, Sunday's highs, Monday. There's the really warm setup for Monday and Tuesday before temperatures then back down as you get into Wednesday. Finally, the European model, it too has that scenario for some showers and thunderstorms trying to roll in on Friday of next week. All right, that is it for today's edition of the Carolina Weather Video. Everybody have a great day and a great weekend. Enjoy that fantastic weekend weather, and God bless.